Okay, out at the range, trying to get some shooting time in to make some videos. It's kind of noisy and kind of busy here. So what I've got down here today, my SBR, a little bit different from the last time you saw this particular firearm. Changed out a few items, changed out the stock, changed out the handguard, and changed out the muzzle device. Previously I had a longer handguard on this with a crank style brake on it, which worked really well. But the problem with the crank brake and the Troy handguard is they were too close together and the heat was transferring into the handguard too much. Also, the crank brake was extremely heavy, so went with a shorter handguard and went with a Troy Claymore. The same type of linear muzzle brake compensator, a lot lighter, so it balances out the SBR a lot better. Aside from that, changed out the stock from the Magpul SL to this ATI stock here. It's a little bit lighter stock. Wanted to give it a try. Color's pretty good between the Magpul Flat Dark Earth and the ATI Flat Dark Earth, so it's a pretty good match. I'm definitely going to, during the shooting portion of the videos, I'm going to mute the sound because the microphones just can't handle the loud noise. And let's get to it. Okay, well, that was about 29 rounds. Took one out of the magazine and just ran with 29. Not too bad with the heat. with this particular handguard and these squid grips on this Troy rail. Big flash coming out of the Claymore. Recoil is manageable. It's definitely not bad because we're not getting anything blown into my face or blown to the side, so everything's going down range. Big fireball though, that's making it difficult to stay on target. So it's a little bit different from running the crank brake that was on here. The crank brake, the flash was more manageable and the recoil was more manageable. There was just a weight issue. So this particular setup right here, I'm going to go ahead and swap this out, and we're going to try the 10.5 inch upper that I have for this and see how well that shoots. Okay, really like how the 10.5 inch shoots now. This Claymore pushing everything down range makes this much more comfortable to shoot. It's also much more pleasant to shoot than the 7.5 inch upper. I'm not seeing as much of a ball of flame coming out of the end on the 10.5. So definitely love the way this is set up. I love the new Centurion Arms carbine handguard. I love how it comes out past the fixed gas block sight, and I'm really digging the Magpul XTM rails on this as well, and the XTM hand stop. Loving it. New ATI stock. New ATI stock is great, real lightweight. What else are we doing? We're giving the hex mag a good workout today. I've been using primarily hex mags today for shooting. These are working out great, no issues. I did notice that with 30 rounds in this magazine, my rifle doesn't want to strip around out of the magazine when there's 30 in here. 29, not a problem. 30 is a problem, so that's kind of weird, but no big deal. So, that's the update on the AR. Also today we're going to be shooting the Ruger LCP Custom. You've seen my reviews on this, you've heard me talk about it. This is my EDC gun. This is a really nice gun. Shoots very well. Above and beyond the Kel-Tec P3AT quality-wise, this thing chews up any type of ammo I throw at it, unlike the Kel-Tec. Now the one thing I've noticed while shooting this today is I've got several magazines here. I've got the original Ruger magazine and I have a Pro Mag magazine. Now these do appear to be identical magazines and I can't tell much of a difference. But I did a review of these magazines, and aside from the round indicators, they were pretty much identical. But here's the issue I've run into. This is just an empty magazine, firearm's empty. This magazine will not lock into place, so it's not usable. Now, if we take the original Ruger magazine, locks into place just fine. So there's something goofy going on with the Pro Mags. Not good. So unfortunately, I only have one original magazine. I have a bunch of, well, not a bunch, I have a couple of Pro Mags. Can't use them. So we're just going to be shooting out of this magazine. We're going to do a couple of magazines with the LCP and see how that goes. All right, I love the trigger on this. I love the sights on it. This is not, the front sight's not a night sight per se. It doesn't have a tritium insert in it. It has that luminescent stuff in it. If you hit this front sight with a flashlight for 10-15 seconds, it glows really bright. It works good, but it seems kind of ridiculous because as an EDC gun, this is going to be in your holster most of the time, so it's not going to be exposed to any light. If you pull it out of the holster, it's not going to glow. So ideally, this really needs to be a tritium sight, but I do definitely love the sight setup on this. These are big, and depending upon what holster you might be using, this rear sight might snag on your holster, something to keep in mind. The stainless steel guide rod on this and the updated trigger, absolutely phenomenal. the reset on it is really good, easy to control. This is a small frame 380 gun. These are not something you take to the range and shoot all day. You know, I've done 4 or 5 magazines out of this, and you know, it's kind of digging into my hand a little bit. But you know, as a self-defense weapon, very good. Really like how it shoots. I've fed probably 3 or 4 different types of 380 ammo in it, and it's chewed up everything that I fed to it. So I'm real happy with it. Just can't say enough about it. I love these small frame guns because you can carry them in your pocket, you can carry them in your back pocket, cargo pocket if you have a cargo pocket, or if you're carrying appendix or 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. Very, very easy to conceal. On warm days, if you're just wearing a shirt and some shorts, very easy to conceal. It's much more difficult to, say, conceal my Glock 19. My Glock 23, or even my shield. You know, the Smith & Wesson M&P shield I have is not the easiest for me to conceal because I'm a small frame person. Plus, it's just a lot of bulk, especially if you're wearing shorts and just a shirt. So, can't say enough about this Ruger. Absolutely love it.